Verse 21, mighty teaching by the king, man. Hey, it's raining out here, but we still out here, man. We got work to do, man. Go to Nehemiah chapter 4 and verse 6, man. There's a lot more work to do. We got to build this temple so we can get the hell up out of here, man. Hey, I don't know if you know, but hey, guess what? An ICBM missile, hey, was used, what was it called? A hypersonic missile, man. Was used for the first time in war history, man. And war goes all the way back, man. Hey, read that for you, King.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 8 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Chapter 8 and verse 21.
Bring it out, bring it out.
For the hurt of the daughter of my people.
What Jeremiah say?
For the hurt of the daughter of my people.
Hey, for the hurt of the daughter of my people, man. Hey, that's why we out here, man, because we see our people in a low position, man.
Right.
Read on.
Am I hurt?
Right.
I am black.
What do you say?
I am black.
Hey, why is he saying that out the Bible? He just said I am black, man. In the book of Jeremiah, written 2,500 years ago, man. And he's saying the same thing. Come on, you got a precept? Come on, bring it up. Bring it
The
up.
book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 22.
Bring it out.
A sound of battle is in the land.
What the Lord say?
A sound of battle is in the
A
land.
sound of battle is in the land, man. We smell it. You can damn feel it, man. You can hear it, man. Read on.
And of great destruction.
And of what?
And of great destruction.
What's coming to America?
And of great destruction.
And of great destruction. A sound of battles in the land and of great destruction. So what must we do, man? Read that, King.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Bro.
So built we the wall.
What do you say?
So built we the wall.
And we out here building the wall, man. We out here putting pieces together, man. Right? Go to Isaiah 28 and verse 16. Right? We out here putting pieces together. Right? Laying up the foundation. Right? And stacking on top of that, man. Right? But we're using Yahweh Shah. Read that, King.
Isaiah 28 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I will lay in Zion for a foundation.
Hey, the Lord said I'm going to lay in Zion a foundation, man. Right? Read on.
A stone.
Hey, what?
A stone. A tried stone. A precious cornerstone. A sure foundation.
Hey, what?
A sure foundation.
Man, we got a sure foundation. You know what that means? This thing can never stop, man. This thing can't be broken, man. Right? The Lord gave us a sure foundation. Read on from that, King.
It reads, and all the wall was joined together unto the half thereof. For the people had a mind to work.
For the what?
For the people had a mind to work.
Jump down to verse 17. We got a mind to work out here, man. You got to have a mind to work, man. The Lord gave you a high risk, high reward job, man. Hey, guess what? You can get everlasting life and reign forever. Hey, but you may be persecuted at the same time, man. Hey, wait, which one is it, man? Hey, Esau got all these high paying jobs. You may be on the damn skyscraper somewhere. Hey, being an Israelite preaching the words of truth in America, hey, that's even more of a riskier job, man.
Right.
Hey, we out here doing that thing, man. Right, read on.
Verse number 17. They which build it on the wall, and they that bear burdens with those that laid it. Every one with one of his hands wrought in the work.
Wrought in the what?
Wrought in the work. And with the other hand held a weapon.
Hey, guess what? They're doing the work of the Lord, and they got a weapon in the other hand, man, because they fear for their lives, man. Right? It's not an easy thing doing the work of the Lord out here, man.
Right.
We have work to do. Read on.
And read. For the builders, every one had his sword girded by his side,
Right.
and so builded. And he that sounded the trumpet was by me.
And we sounding the trumpet out here, man. We doing our, go to Numbers chapter 10 and verse 10, man. Read that, King.
John 4:34.
Bring it out.
Yahushua saith unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me.
And our meat is out here to do the will of the Most High that sent us out here, man.
That's
Man, we're
right.
not here to do our own thing, man. We're not on the earth to do our own thing. We were literally born and created, hey, to wake up our people in the last days.
Right.
Hey, our meat is to finish the work of the will of the Lord. Read on.
And to finish his work.
And to do what?
And to finish his work.
I can't do it.
And to finish his work.
Say not ye, there are yet 4 months, and then cometh harvest.
Right, and don't say, hey, I can do it tomorrow. Or I can do it another day. Hey, harvest didn't come yet, so I get to chill a little bit. Hey, y'all said don't say that, man. But read on.
Behold, I say unto you, lift up your eyes.
What the Lord say?
Lift up your eyes.
Hey, look the hell up, man. There's a lot more work to do. Read on.
And look on the fields, for they are white, already to harvest.
And they are white already to harvest, man. Meaning we got to do the work now. You
Right.
blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, y'all got to wake up and return to who y'all are in these last days, man. 'Cause the God that destroyed ancient Egypt, he's about to destroy Egypt all over again.
That's right.
2nd Ezra 15 and verse 8. Read that, King.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 10 and verse number 10.
Bring it out.
Also,
Bring it out. Bring it
Numbers
out.
chapter 10 and verse 10. Also in the day of your, verse 9. And if ye go to war in your land against the enemy,
And we making war out here. When brothers put on fringes, when brothers say I'm an Israelite, guess what? You're making war against the so-called white man. You don't need a damn gun to make war against the so-called white man. All you gotta do is come together in unity, man. And they hate that, man. They literally got secret societies on how to try to stop that, man.
Right.
But we doing it anyway through the power of spirit, Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Right, read on.
that oppresseth you, then ye shall blow an alarm.
What shall we do?
Then ye shall blow an alarm.
What shall the watchmen do?
Ye shall blow an alarm.
We're blowing an alarm. We're warning the people. Right? We're telling them what's going on, man. We're blowing an alarm. Read on.
It reads with the trumpets, and ye shall be remembered before the Lord your God.
And we're going to be remembered for the Lord our God. Brother with the umbrella. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to hear you are.
I really don't have
2 minutes, King.
2 minutes, King.
2 minutes for the Bible. 2 minutes. Come on, brother.
Come on, brother.
Come on, brother. 2 minutes. All right, 2 minutes. I got you. 1 minute. Where you away to? You going somewhere?
I gotta go with my wife.
You got to go to your wife? I'm gonna read you one. I'm gonna read you one Bible scripture.
All right.
Now go to Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. All right, or a few Bible scriptures. All right, go to Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1. All right, what's your nationality?
What's my nationality?
Yeah.
I'm from here.
From here?
Yeah.
What are your forefathers from? What are your forefathers from?
So, I'm from Virginia. My great grandfather was from South Carolina.
South Carolina. How did they get here?
Well, because of the slavery.
Because of the slavery, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me show you something. Okay. Right? Go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, starting verse 15. Right? Do you know that slavery is in the Holy Bible? Have you ever read that?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
So what chapter?
I don't know what it's called.
Let me show you something. I'm gonna help you read it.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass.
You heard of Moses, right?
Yes.
Right, you heard of the Israelites, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you something. Read on.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these great things.
all these curses,
Guess what? There's curses in the Bible that signify who God's chosen people are.
Right.
I'm gonna show you one of those curses. Read on.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now I'm gonna show you one of the curses that overtook the Israelites even to this very day. Now this is written over 5,000 years ago. Read verse 68.
Verse number 68.
Read out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now, after the Israelites left Egypt, I got you. You're an Israelite according to the Bible, right? I don't think the brother got a wife. I think he got a husband. Right?
I thought so too.
Yeah, you know what? But it's okay, man. The Lord, that was already ordained, man. All right, that was already ordained. All right, but yeah, he's an Israelite, man. Nonetheless, he's our brother, man. You know, and that's why we out here for him. All right, what was your go? Yeah, second. Read on from Numbers chapter 10. For me, King. Right, so we blowing the alarm in the land, man. We warning the people as the watchmen, and the Lord shall fight for us out here, man. Right, and that's what we gonna do. We gonna trust in our God, man. All right, read on.
Numbers chapter 10 and 9. And if you go to war in your land against the enemy, that oppresseth you. Then ye shall blow an alarm with the trumpet, and ye shall be remembered before the Lord your God, and ye shall be saved from your enemies.
And what?
And ye shall be saved from your enemies.
And we're going to be saved from our enemies, man. We blowing an alarm out here, and the Most High said, I got you, like in the days of old, man. Right? Read that for me, King.
2nd Ezra 15 and verse number 8.
Bring it out.
I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them and those things.
And the Most High said he's not going to suffer us in these things anymore, man. Right? The Most High said he's going to come save us, man. Right? He's not going to have us here any longer than we need to. Read on.
In which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me.
Hey, guess what? The innocent and righteous blood cries from the Most High. Right? All the way from Abel, all the way down to Sandra Flynn. Right? All the way down into damn George Floyd, man. All that righteous blood is crying unto the Most High. The blood of our Native American brothers and our Latino brothers, man. Hey, it's all up there complaining before the Lord. Read on.
And the souls of the just complain continually.
And we complaining, man. Hey, you're not a just man if you're not complaining about the wickedness in America. That's what the Lord just said. If you happy here, you know you got a 401k, right? Kind of sitting back, you're waiting for your pension to come in, man. Hey, the Lord said you're not a just man, right? A just man's gonna complain continually before the Lord. He's gonna be tired of this damn place, man. Read on.
And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them.
What the Lord say?
I will surely avenge them.
What is he gonna do?
I will surely avenge them. And receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
And the Most High said he's going to receive all the innocent blood from among us, man. Go to Jeremiah 51 and verse 16, man. Come.
Luke chapter 11 and verse 51.
Come, bring that out, King. Come.
Book of Luke, chapter 11 and verse 51.
Bring it out.
From the blood of Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, which perished between the altar and the temple. Verily, I say unto you, it shall be required of this generation.
It shall be what?
It shall be required of this generation.
The Most High is going to require that blood, man. Right? The Most High is going to require that. Go to Nahum chapter 1 and verse 3, man. The Most High is not going to let that go, man. The Most High sees that thing from the beginning. Brother say you got a precept? Come on, bring that up.
Luke chapter 18 and verse number 7.
Bring it out.
And shall not Yahweh avenge his own elect?
And what?
And shall not Yahweh avenge his own elect?
Which cry day and night unto him?
And we're crying day and night unto the Lord. Right? That's what we're doing, man. We're crying right now. Right? Sister with the mask. Are you tired of the oppression in America? Are you tired of it? Are you tired of working? You're not?
2 minutes, sister. 2 minutes.
said, yeah.
2 minutes.
You are, sister? 2 minutes. 2 minutes, sister. 2 minutes. Go to Esther chapter 8 and verse 6. Right? Go to Genesis chapter 40 and verse 17. I'm going to show you something. And I'm going to show you the greatest thing that you probably never heard of before. Right? What's your nationality?
Black.
Black? I'm going to show you something. Read that.
Esther 8 and verse 6. For how can I endure? What? How can I endure to see the evil that shall come into my people?
That shall what?
That shall come into my people.
I'm tired of seeing the evil come to my people. I'm tired of us being here in a society where we don't get no help here, man. We at the bottom of this place, man. Hey, Esther's saying the same thing thousands of years ago, because we was in the same position. Right? Read that.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 40, and verse number 15.
Bring it out.
For indeed I was stolen away.
What the Lord say?
For indeed I was stolen away.
What people were stolen away? Black people, right? But why are we reading out of the book of Genesis? Right? Read on.
Out of the land of the Hebrews.
Out of the what?
Out of the land of the Hebrews.
Out of the land of Africa.
Out of the land of the
Was
Hebrews.
stolen out of the land of the Hebrews, right? And we came all the way into a filthy place called America, ran by the so-called white man. And I wonder how that happened, man. These are curses that God put on His people, man. Read down Leviticus 26 and 17.
Leviticus 26 and verse 17.
Bring it out.
And I will set my face against you.
What the Lord say?
And I will set my face against you.
Because the world will tell us that we don't have a God. Every nation has a God. They have something that they serve, man. Whether it's the so-called white man is Zeus, his science, right? The damn East Indians and their Krishna and their Buddha, right? And all these different idols. But we have a God too. And the Lord said He's going to set His face against us for what we did to Him, man. We broke His commandments. Read on.
And ye shall be slain before your enemies.
What's going to happen to black people?
And ye shall be slain before your enemies.
Who's slain before their enemies? Well, you had a traffic stop like the brother brought out. And guess what? you're slain before your enemy like that, and it's caught on camera, man, and nothing happens. Right, the verdict goes under the trial, right? Hey, guess what? You're a slave before your enemies. You know what?
They that hate you.
They that what?
They that hate you.
They that love you.
They that hate you.
The same people that hate you, you know what?
Shall reign over
They're
you.
gonna make your laws, right? They're gonna make your laws in society, right, brother? You understand? You believe that? The Lord said, "They that hate you, they're gonna reign over you, man." How did that happen? We became the greatest. We were the greatest people on the face of the earth, man. Now how are we slaves and niggas, right? Bitches and thoughts. How did that happen?
Bring it out, huh?
Right? Read that, King.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 3, and verse number 1.
Bring it out.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you,
O children of Israel.
Oh, who?
O children of Israel.
Black.
O children of Israel.
So if you see yourself on the sign, you're a child of God. You're an Israelite, right? So if your father is a so-called black man, and you'll come from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
You're a children of Israel. So the Lord is speaking to y'all right now. Read on.
It reads, against the whole family, which I brought up
It's okay, it wasn't for her, right? The Lord said you'll choose one of her family. Read on.
from the land of Egypt, saying,
Right.
you only have I known.
The Lord said,
You only have I
the
known.
Lord said, you only have I known. He only known our people. He didn't know everybody, man. Right? He doesn't know all the other nations. The Lord only chose us. Right? Hold that, read this, King.
Joel 2:27.
Bring it out.
And it reads, and ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
In the midst of who?
I'm in the midst of
The
Israel.
Lord said, I'm only in the midst of Israel. I'm only dealing with these people. I'm not dealing with everybody, man. Yeah, I created 18 nations, but I chose the best one, man. And that's us right here. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man.
Right.
There's no coincidence. We do everything the best, man. We walk the best. We swag the best, man. They want to be like you. They want to talk like you, man. Right? Because the Lord said he's in the midst of Israel. Right? Read on.
And that I am the Lord your God.
I'm the Lord, everybody's God.
And that I am the Lord your God.
Right?
And none else.
Right? And what?
And none else.
So the Lord is your God and none else. Now, how do we serve our God? Do you know? About doing the right thing? Or what's the right thing?
Step up, King. Step up, yourself. Help your people and help yourself.
Our helping our people, helping ourselves. But how do we do that? What do we do? Hold the door open for somebody, right? Walk them across the street. What is it? What do we do?
That's not really the issue. The issue is with ourselves and helping others. Once we help ourselves, we can help others.
All right.
Because we'll get in that mindset of
All right, I got you. Go to Deuteronomy 11 and verse 22. All right, I'm going to show you how we help ourselves. I'm going to show you how you help yourself. How do we prosper? Right? How do we get out of our own conditions? Right? Read that, King.
Joshua 1:8. This book of the law.
This what?
This book of the law.
This book of the law. Read on.
Shall not depart out of thy mouth.
Right?
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
So for you to help yourself, you got to meditate in the book of the law day and night. You always got to be thinking about the laws of God, right? Because that's going to set our people aright. Read on.
That thou mayest observe to do all according to all that is written therein.
Right? You want to observe to do all that is written therein. Read on.
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
Do what?
And then thou shalt make thy way
So
prosperous.
if you want to make yourself prosper, you got to do all the words of this book in the law.
Right.
Go to Deuteronomy 4 and verse 6. Right? So we got to keep these commandments for our people to prosper. Right? And for ourselves to prosper. That's how we help ourselves. Hey, guess what? We broke the commandments. That's why we not. Are we prospering as a nation? Hey, sister, do we prosper? Brother and sister, right? Yeah. Do we prosper as a nation?
Yeah.
We do?
Yeah.
Black people?
Yeah.
You sure? In Chicago?
Yeah.
We rule everything. Right? We make laws in the society.
Yeah.
No, we don't. And you know we don't. Ask him. You know we don't. The Senate, the House of Representatives. We don't make a damn thing here. The European Union. We don't have no representatives there for our people.
Right.
Right? We don't make anything here. But the Lord said if we keep his commandments, we shall prosper as a nation. Read that in Deuteronomy chapter 4 and 6.
Deuteronomy 4 and 6.
Bring it out.
Keep therefore and do them.
Do what?
Keep therefore and do them.
Read on.
For this is your wisdom.
For this is your what?
For this is your wisdom.
Nobody looks at black people as wise people. They look at them as niggas and thugs, man. Right? Read on.
And your understanding. And the sight of the nation.
Right, so when all the nations look at us and we keep the commandments, they can be like, damn, this is a wise and understanding people. How do I be like them, man? Right? And who are these people, man? Oh, that's God's chosen. They don't look at us like, they look at us as thugs right now, man. Right? Look, he's sagging his pants. Those are God's chosen people? Okay. Right, that's how they look at us, man. Read on.
Which shall hear all these statutes.
Right.
And say, Surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great? Who hath God so nigh unto them?
And that's what they used to say about us when we kept God's laws, statutes, commandments. They said, damn, God is so close to these people. He gave them laws, statutes, commandments to keep. I wish I got those laws, man. They don't say that about us anymore, man. Read that for me, King.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 22.
Bring it out!
For if ye shall diligently keep all these commandments.
What the Lord say?
For if ye shall diligently keep all these commandments.
You shall diligently keep all these commandments. If you're a black, Hispanic, and Native American, and you keep diligently all the Lord's commandments, read on.
Which I command you to do them, to love the Lord your God.
To do what?
To love the Lord your God.
Everybody has their own concept of love. Everybody says, well, I love God this way. Well, I love God this way. Go to Isaiah 65:2. But nobody knows how to love God. Right? But the Lord said, if you want to keep his commandments, that's how you love me. That's how you show that you're obedient unto me, man. Read on.
It reads, to walk in all his ways, and to cleave unto him.
And to do what?
And to cleave unto him.
Read on.
Then will the Lord drive out all these nations before you.
And guess what, man? We surrounded by all these different nations. We surrounded by the so-called white man, the Jewish man, the damn Egyptians, the damn Africans. All of our enemies, we're surrounded by them, man. But the Lord said, if you keep his commandments, I'll give you back your land. You can be around your own people again, man. But we don't keep his commandments. We want to do our own thing all the damn time. Now, I'm going to show you that. Read that, King.
Isaiah 65 and verse 2. I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people.
Unto a what?
Unto a rebellious people.
We're a rebellious people. We do what the hell we want to do. You can't tell black people nothing, man. They already know the answer to every goddamn thing, man. Read on.
Which walketh in their way that was not good.
They walk in a way that's not good. Read on.
After their own thoughts.
After their what?
After their own thoughts.
After their own thoughts. Go to Proverbs 16 and verse 25. We always think we know what's best. We don't know what's best. Because if we knew what was best, guess what? We have been ruling this world again.
That's right.
But we at the bottom of society, and our enemies, they rule over us, man. So how do we get out of this position, brother? We gave you the answer. How do we get out of this position? Keep the commandments, man. Do we keep the commandments as black people? No, we keep the commandments as what? That's right, King. We keep the commandments as Israelites, King. That's what we gotta do, man. Keep the commandments as Israelites, and not as black people, not as African Americans, which is the last names of two white people, man. We keep the commandments as God's chosen, man. He chose us from the foundation of the world. What's going on, King? Gotta read that. Go to Isaiah 44:1.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 25. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man.
And there may be a way that seems right to a man. You kind of get up, you kind of yawn, get your coffee, go do what you got to do in the morning. Well, read on.
It reads, but the end thereof.
But the what?
But the end thereof.
At the end of the day, read on.
Are the ways of death.
And you think you're doing the right thing. Next year you get hit by a car because you went off in the morning and you didn't even know, man. That's why Most High sent his servants, the prophets, out here, to teach our people what's going on in these last days, man. Right. So you're not blindsided by the Lord's judgments. Go to Jeremiah 7 verse 25. But there's a problem with that though. You're dealing with our people. You're dealing with a rebellious house, man. They don't listen to nothing, man. Read that, King.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 7 and 25. Since the day that your fathers came forth out of the land of Egypt.
All the way 5,000 years ago, since our fathers came out of the land of Egypt. Read on.
Until this day.
Until what?
Until this day.
Until this very day, this Saturday, read on.
I have even sent unto you all my servants, the prophets.
Why is God not speaking to you? Send me a sign. Like the Lord's going to yell down from heaven. No, he set up men to do his work for him, man. You're looking at him, man. Read on.
Daily. Rising up early. And sending them. Yet they hearken not unto me.
What the Lord say?
Yet they hearken not unto me.
And we had a perfect example. That sister just walked away, man. They didn't want to listen to the words of the Lord. They want to do their own thing. They want to watch the All-Star games. They want to watch basketball, man. And smoke blunts all damn day and trying to link them with Keisha, link them with Kevin. But guess what? They don't want to keep the commandments, man. Read on.
Yet they hearken not unto me, nor incline their ear, but harden their neck.
But they what?
But harden their neck.
They hard-hearted people, hard-headed ass people, man. Read on.
And they sluck it, but they hardened their neck. They did worse than their father.
And we did worse than our forefathers ever did, man. At least our forefathers knew who the Most High was. We don't even know anymore, man. We think ourselves as God. We lift ourselves up. The black woman's God. When did the Lord say that, man?
Right.
The Lord said, serve me and keep my commandments, man.
That's right.
The Lord never said those type of things, man. But in these last days, we got to keep the commandments as Israelites in these last days. Yeah, look at that picture. That's our forefathers, man. Right? Because we went off against the Most High God. Right? So this man right here, right? What's your nationality?
Dude, I'm a mutt. I took Polish, German, Irish.
What's your father?
My father is Polish.
Right, so this man's forefathers, right, put our people into slavery.
That's right.
Right?
That's
Because
right.
we broke God's commandments. Read that.
Isaiah 44 verse 1.
Right. Go.
Yet now hear, O Jacob,
Right.
my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
Whom I have chosen.
He chose us, you know?
Thus saith the Lord that made thee, and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou, Jerusalem, Jeshurun, whom I have chosen, for I will pour water upon him.
And Most High is going to choose us at the end of the very day. So now we know that we Israelites according to the Bible. Right, sister? We know that we Israelites, right? You know that you're Israelite, right? We know we got to keep the commandments, right? All right, come. Now, your judgment, right? You say you're a Polish, right? Now, who are you according to the Bible? That's the question. Because they called themselves black, but they were really Israelites. Who are you?
And I'm me.
Now, I'm going to show you. Go to Genesis chapter 25 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
Right, we got to show the judgment on the so-called white man in the Bible. Go to Amos chapter 1 and verse 11. Because everybody has a judgment, right? Hey, we serving our judgment right now, right? But we're going to get the kingdom of heaven. Now, what's going to happen to you when that happens? Now that's why we're here. We're here to educate. We're here to educate. Read that. Genesis 25.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 25 and 25.
Right, so I'm about to read the progenitor of Jacob, right, our forefather, right, Israel, whose name was changed to Israel. That's where we come from. You come from Esau, his brother, his twin evil brother. Right, read on.
Genesis 25 and 25. And the first came out red all over, like in hairy garment.
Esau came out red all over like a hairy garment. Who's known for being red on the earth? White people, right? Rednecks, yeah, they're known for being red. Read on.
And they call his name Esau.
Right, that's your forefather Esau. Read on.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
Jacob's birth was never described because Jacob looked like everybody on the earth at that time, right? Thirsty, right? But Esau, he was a red man, right? Read on.
And read, and his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them.
Read on.
And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
And Esau is known for hunting. They're known for hunting different things, man. They go in the fields and they hunt different things. That's your forefather. That's our traits. That's our characteristics, man. Now we have to understand your judgment in the end of the world, right? Read that.
Amos 1 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
So for 3 transgressions of Edom and for 4, the Lord says he's not going to turn away from the punishment. Because a lot of people think that God's seen all the rape, robbery, and murder on the earth, and he's not going to do anything about it. The 400 to 500 million Native Americans that was killed in a genocide, right? Jim Crow era, right? Kicking the Latinos out their damn land, man. You think God is set up there to say, oh yeah, that was okay, right? We'll forget about it. Nah, man. The Lord's not going to turn away the punishment thereof. Read on.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
And your people pursue our people with the sword, man. Remember, Esau and Jacob were brothers, but guess what? They're still pursuing us with the sword to this very day. Let's get pulled over in the sundown town, man, and see what happens, man. Right? Get pulled over in the sun. Where you going, boy? Right? And guess what? We dead on the spot, man. He's pursuing his brother with the sword. So what's the judgment for that happening, you know?
And did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. And he kept his wrath forever.
And Esau kept his wrath forever. The so-called white man is still killing us to this very day, man. They don't give a damn in this society. But how do you feel about this?
I feel that I wish that everybody should get their judgment, and I think that people should be taking, leadership back and do localized news,
Right, so do you feel sorry for what happened to our people?
I do feel sorry.
You feel sorry?
Yeah.
All right.
I do. Yeah.
All right, well, I half believe you.
you know, I mean, it's like not like a person, because I didn't personally, but I mean, like, it's hard to see, you know, what still happens and not feel like, you know, some type of, you know, good, you know.
I wasn't there when my forefathers broke the commandments, but here I am now, living out the judgment for it. Right? So what do you think has to happen to you, though?
Yeah, we living it out. People like me.
All right, you're not living out your judgment. This is your kingdom. Go to Isaiah 14:21. This is your kingdom, right? You never heard of white privilege? Yeah, you can exercise that if you want to.
Yeah.
Now you don't have to, but you can if you want to. I don't have that option, right? What's going on? What's this? All right, kind of read that. Yeah. Because you, like you said, like you, Esau. What's she doing, bro? Sister, you okay? What's going on?
I just had to fix myself real quick. I apologize. Y'all can, I'm going to...
All right, so what's your nationality? What's your nationality?
I guess same as you.
I just told you.
Black, brown.
Brother, what's your nationality? Israelite, right? God, Israelite, all praise. Right, God, I'm sorry. I see you looking in the brother's face. I didn't know if you was paying attention. Now, Esau, come back up here. Come back up here, Esau. I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you. Right? So like you said, you wasn't there, right?
Right, but you know.
Yeah, I got you. But the Lord said that doesn't matter.
Right.
Now read the Isaiah 14:21.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
What the Lord say?
Prepare slaughter for his children.
Read on.
For the iniquity of their
For
fathers.
the sins of your forefathers, man. That's what the Lord said. That's what has to happen. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, it's on the kingdom of heaven. You can either be a slave or you can die in America, man. Right? All praises. Read that, King Isaiah 16:12.
Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
Shall what?
Shall perish.
So in the kingdom of heaven, if you don't want to serve the Lord, you're going to die. Read on. Slack you.
Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Those nations shall be utterly wasted. Now, you can apologize for what your forefathers have done. Right? You can show an apology for what your forefathers have done. Now look, I said show, not tell. Now the Lord already has an apology set up for you to show the Israelites that you're sorry for what your forefathers have done.
Right.
Are you willing to go through with that? All right, got you. Read that for you, King.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 49 and 23.
Now, I 75% believe you, but for me to 100% believe you, you have to perform an apology. Read on.
And kings shall be thy nursing father, and queens thy nursing mother.
Right, because in slavery, our foremothers breastfed your children. Right? But that has to be turned around in the kingdom of heaven. Read on.
And read, they shall bow down to thee.
What the Lord say?
They shall bow down to thee.
How do they apologize?
They shall bow down to
The
thee.
Lord said, if you want to show a true apology, you got to bow down before the servants of the Lord. Right? No. Bow down. 2 knees on the ground before the servants of the Lord. Right? Right up here.
It's a little wet, but I got you.
Yeah. Bow down. All right?
Take one.
No. 2 knees. 2 knees. Because that's we have to.
I got it.
Sincere. It has to be sincere.
Come on, read on. All right.
And reads, they shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet.
And do what?
And lick up the dust of thy feet.
What gotta do?
And lick up the dust of thy feet.
So you gotta kiss my boot.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's what the Lord said. You gotta kiss my boot.
I thought
No. Hold on, Esau. Hold on, Esau. Do it. You're 99% there. You're 99% there, Esau.
He said it was later, though.
Come on, Esau. Come on, Esau.
How about this?
Yeah, Esau.
How about this?
No, Esau. No. Come on, Esau. That's not sincere, Esau. The whole nation's depending on you right now, Esau. Kiss the boot, Esau. For my forefathers. Look at the poster. Look at it. That's what your people went through, man. And all you gotta do is kiss a boot with 2 knees on the ground, Esau.
If everyone here depends on it.
Yeah. 2 knees on the ground to kiss the boot, Esau.
All right, put it up.
Yeah, come on. All praise. All praise to y'all about y'all shop. Right now, that's the mighty work that you did, man. Right? What the Lord say?
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. and will yet choose Israel.
At the end of the day, he's always going to choose his chosen, man.
That's right. And set them in their own land. Right. And the strangers.
And the who?
And the strangers.
What is this, man?
And the strangers.
And the strangers, read on.
Shall be joined with them.
Are you going to be with us in Israel, read on?
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
And the way we cleave to y'all now, we depend on y'all for everything in this society. A damn birth certificate, damn passport. If you want a damn driver's license, it's going to be reversed in the kingdom of heaven. You going to need us in the day, man. Read on.
And the people shall take them.
No, we're going to ask them.
And the people shall take
We're
them.
going to ask for permission.
And the people shall take them.
Grab you up by your damn shoulder, right? Say, come on, get your ass over here, man. Read on.
And bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of their Lord. For servants and handmaids.
What?
For servants and handmaids.
You're going to be a servant and a handmaid, man. But you did a mighty work. So the Lord's going to look on that thing. He's going to kind of shake his head, right? But you still got to go get his apples when he asked for them, man. Read on.
And they shall take them captives.
Right.
Whose captives they were.
Whose captives they were, man. Because we were y'all captives, but guess what? Y'all going to be ours. Read on.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
What the Lord say?
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
We're going to finally rule over our oppressors, man. And guess what? The Lord says it's a shadow of things to come, man. Right? And guess what? He kissed the boot now, but there's going to be 1,000 Edomites doing the same thing in that day, man. Leviticus 26 and verse 5 to me, man. 1,000 Edomites in that day. Read that, King.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, and verse number 9. Verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him.
Right, we just read that. When our forefathers were born of him, read on.
Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Right.
For Esau is the end of the world.
The Lord say,
For Esau is the end of the world.
What's coming to his kingdom?
For Esau is the end of the world.
Right.
And
Jacob is the beginning of it that followed.
Our life didn't even start yet, man. America's the last reigning empire of this world, man. And guess what? When Yahushua, who the world calls Jesus Christ, and not this guy right here, man, but the real Yahushua comes back, hey, our life is going to start once again, man.
Right.
All that is going to be reversed, and we're going to have another chance at that thing, man. Read that, King.
Leviticus 26 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
And your threshing shall reach unto the vintage, and the vintage shall reach unto the sowing time, and ye shall eat your bread to the full. Verse number 7. And ye shall chase your enemies. The Lord said, and ye shall chase your enemies.
Happen in kingdom heaven?
And ye shall chase your enemies.
Read on.
And they shall fall before you by the sword.
Right.
And 5 of you shall chase 100.
Hey, 5 of us gonna chase 100 Edomites.
Right, brother.
We got 5 Israelites walking around. They go, oh shit, they coming. Right, all right, damn, let's get back to work. Right? And guess what? They gonna flee out of there, man. Read on.
And 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight.
100 Israelites gonna put 10,000 in a football field to flight, man.
That's right.
And that's what's gonna happen. That's coming to your people, man.
Right.
But hey, for that to happen, what must we do, man? What must we do? For us to inherit that, we got to come back and keep, as Israelites, to do what? And keep the what? Keep the commandments. That's right, brother. We got to keep the commandments, man. Because impending danger, nuclear hellfire is coming to America to destroy this prideful ass kingdom, man. Right? Go to Revelation chapter 18 and verse 6, man. Go to Amos chapter 4 and verse 12 and read that, Mikey. Right? Impending danger is coming to America, man.
Revelation chapter 18 and verse number 6.
Bring it out.
Reward her, even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Right, jump to verse 8.
Verse 8. Therefore shall our plagues come in one day.
Hey, America's plagues will come all in one day, man. Read on.
Death and mourning.
What's coming to America?
Death and mourning.
What's coming to the society?
Death and mourning.
Read on.
And famine. And she shall be utterly burned with fire.
And America's going to be utterly burnt with fire. The Lord came back the first time with water. The second time is with fire, man. Read on. World War III. Nuclear hellfire. And America's going to be the first one burnt up by the Lord, man. Read on.
That's right.
Brother.
Right.
Bring it out.
Read it on.
You good, King.
Say the word, man.
Come hear the word, family. Right. Read on.
Reading on. And the kings of the earth, who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
When they shall see the smoke of America's burning. Come hear the word of the Lord, sister. No, she's with her frenemies right now. That's what it is. Right? She has no time for her brother. Right? Read that, King. Amos 4:12.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 4 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
Therefore thus will I do unto thee, O Israel.
Right.
And because I will do this unto thee,
And because famine is coming to America, and because nuclear hellfire is coming to this place, man, death, destruction, everything is coming to this place. What did the Lord say we got to do?
prepare to meet thy God.
What did the Lord say?
Prepare to meet thy God.
What do we got to do?
Prepare to meet thy God.
O Israel.
Oh, black.
O Israel.
Hispanic.
O Israel.
American.
O Israel.
Guess what? If you're black, Hispanic, and Native American, and you don't repent in these last days, you better prepare to meet your God, because you're going to die in this land, man.
That's right.
Call me Australia.
Combien ça?
Call me Australia.
Combien ça?
Call me Australia.
Combien ça? Back to America.
God, all praise to y'all about Shimmy Shah, man. All praise. Let's throw up these prayers, man. You're an Israelite, kid. Anybody got another flow?